Hello everybody and welcome back to another review where today I've got a special treat for you all since I managed to acquire a game that hits that perfect sweet spot of being one of the best games of all time but also one of the rarest. Of course I'm talking about the legendary Super Nintendo classic. What the hell is this piece of trash doing here? Sorry for covering you up, but there it is. The Piece de Resistance. Man, my hands are shaking just holding it. I better get this into the console before I drop it.
Now, how exactly do you start a review of a game that's literal perfection? A game that has a superb soundtrack, eye-popping graphics, a Shakespearean-level story, some of the most responsive and tightest controls ever made, and not to mention the super addicting gameplay, which as we all know is one of the main reasons this game is so rare, since the game is so addicting that people ended up playing it for too long and dying. So because of that, it was recalled and taken from all the places it was sold. And it was even considered such a big quote-unquote threat that it was taken away from people who already bought the game, and all the captured copies would be proceeded to be destroyed, with a very few remaining demanding high prices on the black market. Of course, you may be wondering with that title, how the hell did I acquire one for so cheap? Well, I am a bit embarrassed to say that unfortunately mine is a Chinese knockoff, although I am still trying to work towards getting a real copy, which to my calculations, with a few more loans and mortgages, I should be just about halfway there. But anyway, I should probably wrap up this review with my last thing here before the pure addiction of this game starts to come over me. That being that I apologize that I suck at video games so much that I didn't make it that far into this game, and the only footage I'm able to show is at the beginning when it's a one-on-one fighter, and not be able to show off the many different genres this game goes through, like when it turns into a platformer or a kart racer. There's even a rhythm game section and a few puzzle sections, and then there were the parts that were really ahead of its time, such as the cooking and flying simulator sections, and so much more that I could list here but I don't have all day. And well, that's really all I gotta say about this legendary title. Thank you, Shaquille O'Neal, for blessing us all with this game.
And that just about wraps up the review. Now to put this true treasure away before anything bad happens to it. Now all that's left to do is figure out what to do with this blight to society. I know, I should probably rid the earth of this abomination using my trusty hammer. Here I go! Good. Now the world is a slightly better place.